Hej och välkommen till Old Lady Plays. Jag heter Kate, den gamla damen, och det här är säsong 4, avsnitt 6 of The Journeyman, en serie på FM23. Can't believe I forgot the name of my own series for a moment there, but what am I gonna do? Doesn't matter, let's roll on. We're gonna get inside here, and I want to show you something right here on my profile, because now look at this. It says down here, my svenska is flutande. Flutande, I'm saying. Just like my engelska and my tyska and my ruska and my spanska and my franska and my norska. Flutande. You know what that means? It's time to change the game back to English. Woo! We're going to do that just to speed things up a little bit. I think that was it. Yep, there it is. Trying to remember what the word was. Bekräfta. English. There we go. Back to something more comfortable, because the game believes I am now fluent in Swedish. So, yay. I'm very happy with that. I think that's a useful thing. Let's go and see how things have been going. We are, as you can see, going to play Željezničar today in Bosnia. Well, actually, no, we're back in Sweden for this one, but we were in Bosnia. And here we go. Let's see. We saw the game against Dunajska Streda. Is that right? I think so. Yeah, I'm not sure. Dunajska Streda. There you go. We played Göteborg. 2-1 win, and they came back on that for a 2-1 win. So not bad. Željezničar. We played at their park, and I thought coming back for the home game would be a good idea because, you know, we had to play away from home for the first game. Didn't work out that way. We stomped them just like we did Dunajska Streda. So this game's kind of a dead rubber because we're at home and we beat them 4-0 away, so we really shouldn't have any trouble with them at home. And I'm sorry about that, but you know, that's how life goes. And if we keep doing that, we're going to end up in the Europa League. So I'm okay with it. The next was our first loss of the season. We lost 2-3 to Djurgårdens, which was not very happy with the fans. They were not best pleased. And yeah, they scored in the 4th minute. We came back in the 39th. They scored again just before the half with a penalty. Then again just after the half with a penalty. And then Stefanelli got one back, but we couldn't quite get back the third goal. The 2 penalties were, well, let's say I've seen better performances by referees. Let's just say that much, shall we? I think there should be a way to. Isn't there a way to show who the referee was and view insert column referee? Yeah. So where is it here? Who's the referee? Kasper Schuber. And it was the game. Here we are. They gave him a 7.3 for that game. I think that was terrible. But, oh well, that was what you get. Anyway, we have bought one more player. Here he is. He won't be playing today because of the weird way they do registrations for the rounds on this. But his name is Ulrich Meleke. He's Ivorian. And we got him, what did we pay for him? 1.5 million, something like that? No, 1 million, more or less. He had a release clause, that's right. And he's quite a good player. I'm quite happy with him. He's not really a big match player, but he's not afraid of them either. But overall, I think he's effective. He's going to play center back for us, not center midfield, but center back. He isn't quite as good there as he is in center midfield because he can play anchorman and he likes that a lot. But I'm okay with that. I think he'll do very well as a center back. He's not the biggest fella in the world, 180 centimeters with a jumping reach of 10, but I'm not too worried about it. I think he'll do just fine. He's quick, and he's got a lot of good mentals as well. Good decision making and a bunch of other stuff that suggests to me that he will do well in the work that he needs to do. 10 is the jumping reach is the only thing that he's got that's below 12. So, I'm feeling pretty good okay with that. And yeah, so that's the last purchase we needed to make this year. And the what do you call it has gone. The transfer deadline has gone. So it's gone for us. Unfortunately, it hasn't, of course, gone for the rest of Europe. So we still have to worry about people poaching our players, but I'm not going to let anybody poach any more players because we need them to finish the season. So, yeah. Anyway, that's how things have been going. I'm pretty pleased. And we're going to go play Železničar. It's a hard one to say, Železničar. In Sweden. So, we're back at home. I'm not doing anything else here. That's fine. And I like the team we've got. I would love to have Meleke in, but he's not registered yet. For the Europa League, he'll play in the next round. So, other than that, everybody is pretty much the same as you would expect. Oh, hold on. Milosevic is playing ahead. I think Dimitrov should play here. And Dimitrov prefers central defender rather than ball playing defender, so we'll let him do that. And that should do it. He's about the only tired looking one there. The others, Schouten is a little tired. Morfeld, Hedlund, Ramirez seems okay. Let's go. Into the match. Show Clarice Mario onto his weaker foot. Okay, that's their forward. Cannot endow complacency to undo all the good done in the first leg. Go out and treat this as if you're starting from scratch. There we go. Got a lot of motivation and inspiration out there. That's good stuff. He's good. He's just fine. Gobia captains the team today. He's good. He's a good captain. Thank you. We've had our hand forced in one or two cases, but we have a good squad and we're confident. And we're up 4-0. Like, what kind of stupid question is that, really? We're in a black today. Keeper in a lovely bright red. Our opponent's in blue with their keeper in maroon. Not very surprising. We're starting off with us getting most of the shots. Well, all the shots so far. Really didn't anticipate these guys being able to do much to us. They're not up to our level, really. Look at the amount of time these guys have got on the ball. Their goalkeeper's not bad, so that'll help them a little bit, but I mean, it didn't stop them from giving up 4 at home, so. Oh, there we go. Clarice Mario's got himself one. And it was Dimitrov who got messed up on it. Well done, Dimitrov. Oop, missed his man completely. Who was marking him? That would be one of you two. Oh, what a terrible idea. Oh, almost lucky. Ramirez has been scoring like a madman. He's played 4 games and he now has 5 goals, which is just brilliant. There we go. Hedlund with his 12th goal of the season. That's very nice. Stepping up from his number 10 role. Good control, and then a header to just knock it in the empty net. Okay, Ramirez recovers, fires it back in, not anywhere useful. Here we go, Ackerman now. Schouten. Papagenopoulos. Just banging it around between midfield and defense now. Come and get it, Blue. We can wait. We can keep doing this until we find just the right pass and put it in. Stefanelli's 20th goal of the season. 6-1. And we're unbalanced. We're not even really trying here to score. And as I traditionally do, I'm going to turn it up a notch at 35 minutes. Just to see what we can do with 10 minutes of extra effort as the teams wind down and go ready for the halftime. I like to throw in a 10-minute stretch of higher pace, higher effort to score, and see if we can take advantage of that. That's not well done. Whoa! Take a shot. You're getting nowhere. Nothing. There we go. Oh, cleared off the line. Oh, Stefanelli's second goal of the game cleared off the line. Cannot complain too much about that. 6-1 up. We've created loads. The scoreboard reflects that. Keep it up. I'm not even going to bother saying don't get complacent. It's 6-1. We're going to be complacent. I mean, let's be realistic here. Oh, another one stopped. Stefanelli gets around the keeper again, but not this time. Stopped again. Oh, Houghton's running out of energy. I've got one to replace him with. Birkfeld is still out, of course. With his broken ankle. Oh, poor goalkeeper. Stefanelli backs his 21st. Third one of the game. 7-1. Oh dear. Just poor. He drops it at his feet for Ackerman. Ramirez centers. Stefanelli just nutmegs the keeper, and the keeper looks a little silly on that one, I think. Oh, Ackerman's hurt. It says it's just a bruised ankle, but at 7-1, I don't need to play him any longer. Robin Schouten can do the same thing because he is also very tired. And that'll do. And yeah, we are starting to get complacency creeping into the team, and you know, that was going to happen. There was never any question about that. Do I want to bring anybody else on? Yeah, you know what? Murfeld looking pretty tired. Let's let Andrejka come on. And we're going to talk to these guys and see if we can make a little... enough time for you to make an impact here. Play without pressure and do what we know you can. And no effect. None at all. Good. That's terrific. We got a few guys getting tired here, but close enough to the end that I'm not too worried about. XG of 3.14, 3 goals. They got a 0.9 and they got 1 goal. It's pretty close to what it should have been. I'd say that was a pretty good game. Well done. Overall. Yep, that's how you handle a two-legged tie. Very well done. Good job. And we don't really need to take a whole lot of attention to this because we're now doing it in English and we don't really care. It was only fun in Swedish. First leg triumph, hurrah! Bruised ankle out for 1 to 2 days. 241,000 just for playing in the round, for winning that round. And we got Aberdeen next. Oh, we can beat Aberdeen. Can't we? I would think, maybe. They got no players. And the players they do have are not being paid very much. Well. And only one of them's a foreign player. I think we can beat Aberdeen, and if we do, I think that puts us into the playoff. Like we're into the league. Rules, league path, third qualifying round. We're in the playoff. Yes, and the playoff leads to the league phase, which is just wowzers. We could make the league phase if we can beat Aberdeen home and away. We could make the league phase of the Europa League. That's madness. That is absolute madness. And Sweden Boss was looking at the boys today. And that's nice to see. I'll deal with that offline. Third qualifying round shock. Sigma Olomouc against Dynamo Kiev. My goodness. Bodø Glimt through after eliminating FC Copenhagen. Hey, and my club from last year, Sportverein Hartberg, managed to get into the playoffs. That's good. That's fun. All right, our game against Malmö. I'll get that right eventually. Malmö. I'll find it. Training schedule changes. I'll worry about that. And that'll be that. We'll be back as expectable. Oh, they moved my cup match. That's what they moved. Okay, well, anyway, so we'll be back in 3 games for the Aberdeen match and see if we can make the Europa League proper. Because why not? That would be so crazy. But what the heck, you know? I mean, if we can make it, that would be big money for us. We've got 13, nearly 14 million in the bank. So we're not doing too badly, but imagine how much money we could get going into the Europa League for a year. Wow, 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 wow. That's big. That is big. My goodness. Okay, that's going to be enough. I've told you where we're going to be back. I told you when and where and who we're going to see and all of that. So it's time to say, I hope you have a great day and take care.